This is Greg Troutwine with Offshore Engineer TV. We're here today with Matthew Tremblay, the Vice President of Global Offshore of the American Bureau of Shipping, ABS. And Matthew, first and foremost, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Greg. I really appreciate the opportunity.
So Matthew, just to start off, I'm sure many people watching know the ABS name very well. But why don't you just give us a scope of your responsibilities in the organization?
Sure. Within ABS, I've got the global responsibility for the offshore business sector. So that includes all offshore production, exploration, and the subsea market, as well as the industries that support the offshore business, including the OSVs and crew boats and the remainder of all the different support sectors in offshore.
As anyone watching this understands, corrosion is a pervasive and serious problem in both the maritime and the offshore industries. And I understand that ABS has teamed with Google Cloud and SoftServe on a project using artificial intelligence. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that project?
Sure. Well, ABS has been working on new inspection technologies for a long time. We spend a lot of our activity and do our investment around how can we bring new products out into the industry to contribute and benefit the industry as a whole. So we've been working on new inspection technologies, and one of the opportunities we identified working together with Singapore Polytechnic Institute is using image recognition technology to identify corrosion. So we saw an opportunity to partner with a software company, SoftServe, and a cloud-based data management and analytics cloud called Google Cloud, where we're able to combine the existing technology out in the IT and AI and data world with the domain experience and capability that ABS has around offshore structures and inspections. And when you're able to collaborate and put those types of technologies together, what we've done is we've completed a feasibility study that's created a system where AI tools can now look at an image, and through image recognition technologies, the computer can tell you where the corrosion in that steel structure is, as opposed to having humans have to climb into that tank and do inspections with flashlights themselves. So there's a number of benefits around optimized performance and just the safety of humans accessing tanks that we're able to take advantage of here.
So obviously artificial intelligence is evolving rapidly. So you look at this partnership, but when you look at the AI technology in general, do you see other related application areas?
The application of AI technologies, it's really limitless. It's limited only by what you can imagine to come up with as new ideas to apply it. The technologies around AI and machine learning, they're out there and they exist today. And we as an offshore industry and as offshore engineers and naval architects, our role is to find new ways to apply that technology to the industry we're in and the challenges we have within offshore structures.
Obviously, Matthew, the offshore industry is in rebound mode, and you hear words like smart, working smarter, smart functionality. And we understand that ABS has introduced an ABS Smart Guide. Can you explain to our viewers exactly what that is?
Sure. The Smart Guide is an industry-first publication that allows ABS to provide credit to asset owners for the work that they're doing, instrumenting their assets and instrumenting their equipment, and then doing analytics around that data that enables improved and optimized maintenance schemes. So the Smart Guide is a goal-based verification scheme that allows us to provide asset owners credit for the work they're doing around data analytics and utilizing sensors and new technology to enable their equipment.
What are some of the trends that you see in the offshore market today that led to the creation of Smart Guide?
The industry as a whole has changed a lot in the last 10 years, where today equipment and assets and structures that are being built and delivered are instrumented in a way that's giving the asset owner a lot better understanding of the state of that asset, the asset health, and the operators of that equipment and structures have a much better understanding of the condition of the asset and the equipment due to the fact that they have all this data. Well, what we're seeing now is people are starting to apply machine learning and different AI tools to analyze that data in a way that gives them a better opportunity to manage the equipment, to do the maintenance, and to drive a more optimized performance out of that equipment. So we saw the opportunity to work within that trend and help enable the owners and operators of this equipment to take advantage of the data that they've got in place today.
Okay. So to date, are there any assets or any operators who have taken advantage of Smart Guide?
There are a few. We've been working specifically with Keppel, where they're in development of their smart rig, where they're essentially using sensor technology and analytics to enable greater performance of their offshore drilling rig. We also have projects ongoing with vendors in the offshore industry. We've been working since the start of the development of the guide with the likes of GE and NOV, who are looking forward to taking advantage of this new verification scheme to couple that with the analytics they're doing around their equipment to provide their customers with a more optimized performance.
Again, Matthew, we appreciate your time.
Thanks a lot, Craig. Appreciate it.
All right. This is Craig Troutwine with Offshore Engineer TV.